What it do? In the lab. Yeah, I already know it. Finna get it in. Get on two objectives. We gonna finish sealing up the 415 box. Get it sealed up and closed off. And on the L dog, I pretty much got everything in. Broke the carburetor down. I want to get back there and drop that fuel tank, gut it. Gut the center unit. I got to take that electric fuel pump off because I think it put out for this car maybe like 35 psi, and for a carburetor, it's way too much. I could put a fuel pressure regulator, but the couple that I tried, it failed, and I'm just not comfortable with it. I'd rather just drop the tank, take that electric pump off, run that little line down, make it into a regular sending unit, and run me some new fuel lines with a little rubber go to the metal from the tank. Put those new, come up to the front, put from that metal line to the fuel pump with the new rubber lines. He should be getting good fuel suction from the tank and pressure up to the carburetor. So we're gonna work on that. By tomorrow, I should be cranking him up. So that's cool. We're gonna work on that. Get some more done to I'm finna say shockwave. Get some more done to electrical. Man, electrical coming along pretty good. I'm liking the way it looks so far. That's a nice view. I like that view right there, man. Yeah, that look good. I got that blanket over the lithium cause let me see if I can show y'all. I had to pull some of the fur back down because up there on the roof, it got two holes up there with some threads where the seatbelt buckle was. Now I'm gonna do something else about a seatbelt, and I'm gonna use those two holes up there for the grounds to the amp. So I was cleaning them off, so I ain't want no shavings or nothing like that to fall down on the lithium. You know, just being cautious. Now the amps, they gonna go on top of the box. So what I wanna do, I'm gonna cut out a board first. I wanna mount the amps to the board with some of these rubber grommets right here. I got these off of, they was brand new in the pack for some sway bar links. And I was like, man, those seem like some good little rubber bushings to put up under the two amps, and maybe it'll absorb some of the vibration. And plus, I put a rubber mat in between the box and the board that I'm bolting the amps on to. So we'll have box, rubber, board, rubber grommets, and then amps. So I think that'll be cool. I'm almost done wiring down there. I got my passes coming from the lithium going down to that distribution block down there. All I gotta do is tie those in, but before I tie those in, I gotta come up here and I gotta make me, I might just make a little distribution block for my 4 hots that's up here. I don't wanna have them just hanging around, because once I tie those in on the inside, these here are gonna become active up here. So we don't want that, not right now. So I might set up a little distribution block right up there by the alternators, and I already have those mounted and in place, so that way when I do connect this in here, that won't, be affected by nothing. But yeah, so far so good, y'all. I'm liking the way that look. This old car done came a long way. I know y'all remember when it had holes in the floor. Now we come to this. Yep. Now back here on the 415 box, I just ran another coat of urethane across the top. I'm gonna make a gasket over these two squares and all around this perimeter of the box. I'm gonna make a gasket and I'm gonna let it dry. So that way when I put the lid on and bolt it down, it'll already be a gasket right there. Now, I pretty much got the inside of the box bolted together. I was trying to think of something to do with these corners, so I'm gonna I got some angle iron with the holes in it. I'm gonna cut that, tuck it in the corner, and drill screws on both sides, and that'll pull these corners together. And they already sealed up inside and out. So I think I'm gonna be okay, y'all. Think I'm gonna be okay. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what plans Paul had to try to seal this box up and still be able to take it apart and take it out if something needed to be serviced. I don't know. But I'm trying to get through with this, so I'm sealing it up myself. And I done already pretty much made it up in my mind that this is a one-time box. If it worked and it's good, it's in there. If something happened to one of these woofers and I gotta pull one of these woofers out, especially out them corners, it's not happening. I'm gonna have to tear this box up to get the woofers out, and it ain't gonna be no more good. And we'll be back in the lab. I'm gonna try to do it again, but a different way. Or, I don't know, I might just do something totally different. Ain't no telling. We got the equipment. That's what I be telling people. They be like, oh man, that ain't gonna work and blah, blah, blah. Hey man, if it don't work, we start over. It ain't like I lose the woofers and everything. If the box don't work, I still got the woofers, the amps, the wires, everything. Just build another box. I mean, it's really no big deal. Just build another box. It's not the end of the world. I guess some people just like to make you seem wrong. Oh, this and that. Man, I don't care, man. We gonna make this work and see what it sound like. It's either gonna be trash or it's gonna bust ass. For real, for real. So let me get y'all set up and let me grab this angle iron, do some measuring, do some cutting, do some screwing and gluing, and let this here seal up while we working on some other stuff. And yes sir. Okay, let me see if I turn that flash off. Okay, and that gives we can see the whole thing. All right. Measure it. Yep, that should pull those together just right. Now, let me see if I need some washers on the screws. Oh, yeah. Need some washers. Okay, I'm gonna pause y'all for a minute. Let me go get a bunch of screws and washers together so I can do some drilling. Alright. See if I can get a few of these screws in here, do a little bracing. See if I can get this down here. Tight spot. Just get a few on each side for some bracing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm ready to see what this gonna do. I'm trying to get it done too. Trying to get it done, people. Y'all ready to hear this? Pass or fail? I just want to see. I am anxious. Trust me, it won't be long, y'all. getting there. Yes, sir. All right. Hit this other side. Move this one. Oh, Lord. You can invest in me one of them little small drills. Small but strong. Yep, I think this would have went a lot smoother with a small little power drill. Come on. That's good. air circulating back in. I got this jacket on. The mosquitoes was bad. I ran my little fogger through here. They done kind of eased up. I really can take this old jacket off. I'm scared they might start biting again. I don't know what's up with them mosquitoes over here, man. They tough. I get a few more dropping there. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I need me a smaller little drill. It'll fit perfect back here. Manual labor. All right. Let me get some more stuff together right quick, and I'm gonna go around everything, make sure I got everything pretty much sealed, and we're gonna cap this whole thing off, y'all. Okay, people. We got them corners done. I did a little bit more reinforcing right quick. And okay, now I gotta put a couple of more braces up under here to bolt these two parts together. I got one right here already. I need to put, well, I got one bolted right here, and I got one kind of pressure fitted under there. I need to bolt it down, put some braces under here, and then we'll make the gasket for this, and then make a final gasket to go around where the whole board go, and we'll just let that dry. Cause I didn't pick up no 3M double-sided tape, so I just use the windshield glue and just make a permanent gasket that'll just stay on the box, and I just put the board on the top of it. Once I bolt it down, it'll squeeze that rubber and should be all right. Man, I always do that. Man, I done broke so many batteries like that. So many batteries. Okay, I need my little adapter piece, my little extension. Yes sir, people. Get this on out the way. We can move on to the next stage. That's that other piece I had, okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Seemed like I had a couple of pieces for that already. Like that might fit straight across. Might have to shade this off a little bit. right, let me see. I don't want to block the whole camera, so we'll get y'all right there. Let me see how that works. We should be able to get both of these up here. Two different sizes, but it should work for what I'm trying to do. This should go. Okay, let me see if I can get a bite. I think I grabbed the wrong bit, y'all. Yeah, this is not the bit that I had. This one here is a little better. Let me see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I missed something. I'm gonna leave that right there so it won't be no hole. I think I went right past the wood. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me see, I should be able to catch this one about the same spot. Let's see we're in the right spot. So we should be. I'll move that over far enough. Oh, you know what? I didn't tell it in. Okay, let me see. We should be about here. Let's see where we at. this one gonna be past this. I need to come right here. Should have left that damn screw in there. Yes, sir. See that glue pulling together. And it's dry already, so that means this should make a good little seal. Okay, now this piece should be somewhere right here. I gotta come up a little bit. Okay, we must have went right past it. All right. We about right here. All right. Okay. Seems like that pulled together pretty good. Oh yeah. That sounds way different. Okay. Okay, y'all. We getting it together. Okay, now over here, this piece right here. See, I got a couple right there for that one. I need to put some more. Okay, we'll start by right here. And I know this is probably one of the craziest subwoofer boxes being put together some of y'all done probably ever seen, because I ain't gonna lie to you, this the craziest one I ever seen. And I've been doing this for a long time, very long time. Okay, the piece I already got under the other. I got one up there, so I need to put okay. Okay, now this should go right here. See if we're in the right spot with the screws. Okay. Okay. All right, now we got the final piece. I need to get some more glue. Okay, y'all, this is the final piece that goes over the top. Now, yeah, I don't want to really just glue it down. And the reason why I say that is, even though if I had to do something to one of the woofers or service something, well, I was going to say that. I don't want to glue this down because at least I'll be able to take that off and look in here and see what's going on, see if the box coming to loose, or see if it's something that I need to do some more sealing to, or see if it's something that I can do to just, I mean, if it sounds good, I wouldn't mind keeping it back here and letting it last. But like I say, I mean, if a wolf or anything blow out and I got to take it out, then that's another decision I'm going to have to make. Try to get this wolf out of here. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to tear the box up. So, okay, that mug had, I think the screws that go right here, yeah, they also go through the top right there. Okay, so let me get some glue. Get a fresh tube of glue. Okay, I think I might just leave it wide open like that. And that way I can make the gasket thick. Okay, so the board goes pretty much go where he got it marked at. Because I really want to make sure I line it up with the holes that he already got in there. So, see if I can take a small screw. And lock it in. Okay, that's right there. Okay, now that's what it locks in it. So let me get a marker or a little pen or something. I kind of want to mark it. I ain't really worried about the mark being seen or nothing. Just kind of, we good right there. All right. I was gonna say they made a new hole. I know it didn't. Okay. Let's get this gasket made. I should have scuffed the top of this maybe. I wonder, should I? You know what? Might be a good idea to make sure it bonds to that side of the wood on its own without me really kind of putting no pressure on it. Let me see what grit I got. Let's see. Go with something a little rough. Just give it a little scuff wherever, all the spots where the glue gonna be at. Get that glue something to really bite into. Man, I don't see how my boy Pat and them do that all day. It almost made me work up a sweat just that little saying it. Lord, it's a nice little workout. Might have to unplug the light for a minute, y'all. Let me vacuum this out. All right. All right, let's do some gasket making. I think I should have put the tip on there still. I think that's gonna come out super fast. Yeah, that's gonna come out fast. Let me get one of these plastic tips. I hope I'm going back far enough with this. Am I? Yeah, I think so. If not, I'll put another line. think I done got all off the line. It's all good. I think I'm almost out of this tube. Yeah, people, this here ought to make a nice little gasket around here. I actually know in about probably about another hour. Yes, sir. everything else look pretty good. Get a little thin right here. Mm-hmm. All right. Now, as far as I know, that should be pretty much everything sealed up. I see a couple of corners I probably could have hit, but I, yeah, I probably should have ran a bead of that. Man, I think I did each one of them corners except for that one right there. Ooh, no, I'm not finna reach in there right now while that's right there. I'll wait till that dry. Yeah, I got that one back row right there. I didn't put a line of glue down it, so I put some on that. And okay, got a little base, little boobity boop. All right, and I got one more piece I can put down there in that corner, and that corner right there, some little small pieces, but that ain't nothing. We ain't gonna worry about that. Everything else coming along pretty doggone good. Yep, we looking pretty good. Oh, somebody asked me what kind of mids and highs I was going with. Man, I told them, really, I got a gumbo. A real live gumbo. Let me see something. I got some CT Sound tweeters, some Death Bounce Arnold 6.5, a Scar 10, that's in each door. And then that little box at the top, I got, man, these speakers dusty as hell. They done been through hell, y'all, but they still sound good. These came out of Shockwave right here, them PRVs. They still play good. And then I got some people say focal, some people say focal, but I got some focal. I got 2 components, and I got 2 with just the tweeters in there. So I got 4 focals and 4 PRVs. That's 8 more speakers. I was gonna put them in that top part up there and let them do their thing. So, yep, I got a gumbo of it. Alternator, looking pretty good. I got a little motion. I got this tensioner right here that I'm working on. It look a little ugly from the welding. I gotta grind it down, but it's one of those tie rod ends. When you screw it, it stretches out and pushes down on the tensioner. So far it's working. I got a little movement, not too much. So I'm gonna run a brace from maybe this bracket to the engine somewhere, and that'll put the final brace on it. And yeah, other than that, I need to put those grounds in. I got that door wired up over there. I got some wires that I'm not gonna use that I'm gonna cut and clean it up over there in that corner. And run my speaker wires from that door to the amp back here. And we ought to start hearing something. Like I say, I'm gonna put the 2 amps on top of the dome. I'm gonna cut out some wood. Man, I'm gonna have to wait till somebody here to pick both of those amps up on that board at the same time. I just thought about that. So even if I do, yeah, I still can go out and go ahead and cut my board, mount the amps on with the distribution box. I'm trying to see, should I put my grounds on the amps first? That way, once I get them in, I can just tie them up there. I ain't think about that. Okay. We're making some progress, y'all. Slowly but surely. I think it's about 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, it's 3:19. Yep. I don't know why this speaker be making that old scary noise like it's Freddy Krueger or somebody scratching their nails. Man, my boy put me down with these Nikes. He said use them to work in. These mugs comfortable. I really didn't want to work in them, but he was like, man, do what you do in them. I was like, all right. Bless my game. All right. Let's do some marking up, some cutting. Cut the board out for the amps. That must need to be 46 by 24. I think I can get my 46 from here. Let's see, so that's gonna be 46. That need to be 46 long. Okay, let me set y'all up and we'll do some cutting. Try to. Y'all know. Okay. All right, I hope that fan don't be too loud. Had to get some air. That mother got the phone shaking. See if I can put y'all on this side away from the fan a little bit. Yeah, that ain't that cool. Okay. 46. It's gonna be long. Wide. 24. Okay, what am I on top of the table? So that might work. That saw sounds horrible. I think we're about in the right spot. We shall see. I don't think we're gonna cut the tape. Nah. I need some glasses, shield or something. camera, y'all. All right. Oh yeah, we in there. I really was just mainly worried about the edges, so it just wouldn't look wood. Make it dark black. Yeah, that's cool. Now I need something stable. had it backwards because no matter which way I face it, I want the 30K towards the back. So even if I flip it, the power need to be on that side, right? Yeah. So okay, let's see how the little rubber grommet's gonna work out. Do I need to go get some smaller ones, or will these work? Oh yeah. I'm tripping. I didn't turn this one around. All right. Okay. It seems like that might be ice sitting up on them little grommets like that. Oh yeah. I think that might work out just fine. Okay. Got a gumbo wire. Some of it come from old Primo. Think I might do something like that right there. And I'll do all my hots off of that. Shoot, got hot. Shoot, I might even do both hots off of this one wall. 2 hots. Got 2 hots. Yeah. This wall right here, I already got some of that. Oh yeah, I might use this here. 100% copper. It's a good piece. This out of my collection right here. Yeah. Okay, so really, I can use these two for the two hats coming from this amp. And I can probably cut this into two pieces and use this for the two amps. That'll be my two powers. I got the grounds in there already. They already cut and crimped, I think. Crimpers, and we need the heat gun. Let me grab it right quick. Right. Hope I ain't boring y'all, man. Y'all know this how it be in the lab. Okay. Now, I like the way this wire feel versus right. This feel a little heavier. I think I'm gonna go with that one. What is this? Yeah, y'all know I'm gonna recycle some stuff. Do a little recycling. Let's see. Well, let's see that I get that right. Or somewhere close. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I still can do that. I can put this one on the second one and this one on the first one. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Trigger. Be like that sometimes. telling y'all, man. I sure hope this thing sounds like I want it to. Y'all, my fault for not just talking too much, but y'all see I be about that action. Trying to get some stuff done. As soon as I get to wiring this up, I'm finna probably work on the L dog till the sun come up and try to have him fired up at some point today. I need to hear that running, and I need to hear this humming. I got one for sure goal. My birthday is 4/20. I plan to have everything planned before then, but for sure then. I should have this thing planned way before then, but that's my goal. It was always good to set yourself a little long-term goal where you got a bottom line, like, hey, I know no matter what, by 4/20, I should be celebrating and jamming. Alright. Got our hots. I'm still trying to see if I want to go ahead and put the grounds on the amps now, or I can wait till I get the board up there and I already have the grounds bolted to the car and then just stab them in there. Either way it go, it's not going to really be a difficult task messing with the grounds. So for right now, I'm going to chill on this because I'm going to bolt these down on these rubbers. And yeah, I'm going to have to get somebody that, oh shit, yeah. I'm going to have to get somebody to help me put that in. So I'm going to just stop right there on that there. Okay, so far, I ain't gonna even call this an amp rack. It's just really a board. It ain't really no rack, nothing special, just a board. So we can call it an amp rack because that's the purpose it's serving, but I'm just shooting it out there when I say amp rack. It ain't nothing spectacular, y'all know. But that's how we're gonna rock with that. I always put my tape on the ends, make sure we ain't got no loose wires, everything nice and tight. You know what I'm saying? Gotta worry about that moving. Got that in place. Got the amps on the little bushings. Hopefully that'll ease up the vibration. So yeah. I was gonna do one for the grounds over here, but the grounds are so close up there, it wasn't no use of me running two parts of wire. That means I would have had to come from here to the bus bar or distribution block or whatever with the ground, and then from there to the ground. Why do that when I can pretty much just come straight from the amps to the ground? I want them grounds to be short as possible. So that's cool. Let's check on the box over here. See how we drying over here. Oh yeah, we looking good. Y'all see what I'm talking about? That gasket lined up on the outside perimeter and on the inside perimeter. So once I put that board on the top and that's dry, that's gonna squeeze together like a sandwich. Them screws gonna pull it real tight, and we should have, shouldn't leak no air. We shouldn't. Now I do have a little incline right here, but if I have to, I probably should have tried that, but nah, I think it'll be all right. I don't think that incline gonna matter. I think once I bolt it down, that wood still gonna pull down over the gasket and be cool. Yeah. I think we're gonna be all right. Man, I like the way they look. I like the way that's looking. And I like the way the inside's looking with that dome in there. That look good. That look good. This mug came a long way. But okay, people. I done already made this video 2 hours long. Y'all, if there's some boring parts in there, y'all skip through it, I don't do too much editing if I don't have to, because the editing app, it's a process, and it takes so long to edit a video and wait for it to save, and then you gotta wait on YouTube for it to save. Man, it done been times I done dropped a video between, let's just say like right now I finished this video and I had to edit it. By the time I get through messing with the editor and the video save, it might be about Man, sometimes it be about an hour be done went by. And then sometimes YouTube, I might drop a video at 3 o'clock and it might not actually download till about 5:30 sometime. And I got good Wi-Fi, I got good service. I mean, I guess it just be like that, man. So I'm I don't know how long this one here gonna take to download. It more 2 hours. But hey, y'all check it out. And I'm probably finna crank up another one. I'm finna take me a little breather right quick. Not even a breather. Gather some stuff, gather some tools to take back here to the L-Dog. And I'm finna drop this tank. Hopefully he don't have a bunch of gas in it. I'm finna drop this tank. Do some rearranging to the fuel pump. Put that tank back up there. And that'll pretty much be it for under the car. I got the starter buckled up. Got the torque converter bolts in. The motor mounts bolted down, all the transmission bolts in. I got the carburetor bolted on. Once I get that fuel going, and we'll be ready to hear something. So I will holler at y'all later.